Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Zip across time and the multiverse with me in an upcoming movie that, let me just quickly Google check this. Yes, it has not yet been canceled. In this week's Scarlet Speedster Crit Flash. This is your GM Patrick here, your Gotham millionaire, sitting in a bat cave, and joining me in running the Cosmic Treadmill are my 5 friends and your super speedsters. Across the digital table from me, returning to the bat cowl, is a brooding Michael Keaton, aka Miles Playne Raimi.
Good evening.
On my right, thrown in for good measure, and because we've been good DC fans, is Supergirl, aka Tyler playing Adross.
I am Supergirl, woman of tomorrow.
Okay, and to his left, a recast father figure that is likely to fall to a felonious crime. It's Rebecca playing Alindra.
Hello.
To my left, I'm sure Ezra Miller can't run fast enough from the red carpet. It's Drew playing Knack Feldspar.
Should I read into that?
And finally, to his left, faster than a speeding bullet and ready to shoot bullets in your direction, we've got your bird as Andis 148.
Pew pew, I'm the bullet shooting man.
You know what? I don't think I've called you Andis 147 like at any point in this season. I was very worried I was going to
quite impressive.
Slip back in one number. maybe one. Maybe it happened once. Well, if only we recorded all these.
Right, listeners, right in.
How bad are we edit so no one would ever know.
Right. Catch it and correct it.
That one episode where Patrick's like, and we're over here to Andis 148.
8.
Yeah.
8.
It's completely different background noise.
Exactly. There's
Patrick
like a laundry
goes,
machine going in the background.
You can hear me like a spoon clinking in a bowl, like, hey.
Oh, no.
You know, I think when there were, and Jabert and Drew edited a lot of the early episodes of the show, when there were problems like that, people tried to like go back and record a line, because we used early on in the podcast another, what did we use before Discord? We used another Skype audio.
We started with Skype.
Yeah. Skype had so many audio problems, like ducking problems and things like that.
You guys remember Skype? Wow.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't remember using it at all.
Yeah, you don't remember Skype Grandpa, because that's like a rotary phone at this point.
We used it for the More You Nerd for years, and
What's
a rotary phone? We jumped ship as soon as we possibly could.
Yeah. And the vast majority of the early before Zoom times, though, was just in Discord audio, which has also had its own host of little bugs. But no time to reflect on that now. We gotta get back into this long fight you guys got coming up. There's no last time on. You guys all have level rerolls still, myself included, and we've got a big bad to kill in this season, or be killed by. As we're getting back into things here, I've got in my notes, Raimi and Knack are still staggered. Alindra was just teleported across the room by our friend Vaaranch, and just about every hit Adross has levied so far, potentially including a crit, has mostly been shrugged off by the leader of the Sivv Dominion here, the Commandant Vaaranch. And the guy I've mentioned, in his 2 turns, he has regenerated some damage. It seems like, digital like nanites seem to be stitching up some of these wounds here. Yeah, when we last left off, Andis, it is your turn to start us off here. You're by the entrance of the AI chamber here, and there's maybe some indications, like a monitor or something, showing like scans of outside in the real world. And you see what looked like 2 Sivv-like figures standing out there on one of these monitors, perhaps each of them holding something that looks like a transposition key. And you just know the start of your turn here, you might have more company in a moment. As you look over, Kaflo sees this as well right next to you, and kind of gives you a silent nod as she seems to realize that this is going to be a lot harder than you even thought.
We got company. I say it in my best 80s sitcom voice.
You do, or Andis does?
Well, I mean, us.
We both do.
Okay. Most of us have company.
Cathlo says, perhaps you all did need my help after all. Let's dispatch these thick-headed goons together for laugh.
For laugh.
What would you like to do?
It's laugh, isn't it?
Lath, yes.
Laugh.
She has a lisp. How dare you bring that up now in the middle of combat?
Wow.
Really cool. You know what? She's switching sides. I know they
Somebody
killed
cancel
her
this man.
Get this man banned from space Twitter.
Right. Let's see. Let's see here. I think best thing I can do is stomp some Sivv, maybe. Yikes. Let's see.
You've got a couple of War Masters in front of you. One is dangerously close to Nak and Rapey, and the other is closer to you and Cathlo.
Let me see. Maybe I can draw some of their focus with. Oh, hang on a minute. Come on now. No. Okay. Well, for heaven's sake.
You're trying to draw I'm trying to
effect. I've got an area of effect thing here, but because I'm having some trouble moving it. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Lord in heaven.
I can move it by also. I can move Rebecca, I think.
Right, yeah. So you got to be like pixel perfect on this thing. It's just like
Before Patrick did an edit, there were so many pronks and fleams we had to wash out our ears, listeners.
Right, so I would need to move up a little bit in order to get both of these guys paying attention to me, I think.
Okay.
But indeed, I'm going to make a 5-foot step forward, and I can create actually, wait a minute. Do I really want to use two points for that? I don't know about all that. I think I'd rather just move my character sort of more into their sphere of influence, and I'm gonna move in here, and I'm gonna attack. Let's say, does anybody remember what this skull and crossbones is here?
Oh, all season long that's been get 'em for us.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, don't out us like that, Patrick. Don't out us like that.
I've never paid attention to get them before.
Take that, crew.
I imagine this has been the symbol for get 'em for the last, 7 years that we've been playing together or whatever it's been.
I mean, just every season that we've had it, so like a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bunch of them. All right, yeah, I'm going to make a single big attack on this fella.
All right, yeah, he's got some wounds to him. He's not bloodied yet, but get him on top will mean this is 38. That is a hit.
39.
All right.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh, that damage. Oh, thank you. 105 points of bludgeoning.
Pretty good.
And
that is enough to bloody him.
Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna hold it right there. And I'm at 3 mutation points. So this is basically the last time I'm going to be able to benefit from get 'em for the rest of the campaign. Thanks, Nak.
I did it. I used your ability.
I did it one last time.
I helped.
When the movie comes out, we're going to alter that a little bit, but it's going to be the last blow of the combat. But it'll be fine.
It'll be great.
We'll fix it in editing.
Right. That means we're on to Alendra's turn. And Alendra, as you start up your turn, I think Vaaranch maybe heckles you a little bit from, not a ton far away, only about 60 feet or so. He's teleported you across the room, but he'll call out and say, "Stay away, you foolish fool! I know your weakness, and you are lucky I don't use your primitive positive magics on you, or you would be dead already."
Alendra is going to move to sort of the center of the room, and as she does so, those around her, Vaaranch included, are going to notice that she starts to exude a mysterious blackish purple aura around herself.
Ruh-roh.
That's the end of my turn.
Well, that's it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm concerned that I don't know exactly what that is, and I'm gonna transfer that emotion to Vaaranch, who's like, then we're on to Cathlo is going to move to flank with Andis. I'm helping, guys. I'm actually doing something. This is on the non-bloodied Sivv Warmaster here to the south. That's closer to her, and I'm gonna make that roll. I'm gonna make an attack roll, a single attack roll with her staff weapon, and that is a hit. I've rolled a 12 on the dice, and I'm gonna roll a ton of damage.
Do it.
Okay, so this is piercing damage. It's about 51 points of piercing on this one as she kind of gores it with her spear-like weapon that she's got here. And this one is still fighting strong, but is perhaps extremely offended that an Aklath, one of their defeated foes, seems to be here and attacking it. That is going to take us to Raimi Quindar, a still staggered Raimi Quindar. What would you like to do, Miles?
Okay, so I'm staggered, right?
Not staggered. Is it? I have written here stunned. Is that correct?
I thought it was staggered. I don't know.
I think
it's stunned.
I think it's stunned, and because did I get a turn?
No,
that
doesn't make sense. I think it's supposed to be staggered. I think I just wrote it incorrectly in our notes. It was wistful thinking that you guys are stunned. I'm pretty sure it's just staggered. Well, I said it earlier, but I wasn't actually reading my note to myself. I was just like, oh yeah, they failed that save. I'll double check in the notes, but go right ahead with either a move or a standard.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a standard.
Yeah. So you are staggered and technically also have a -2 penalty to attacks made against Sivv right now. But that is just attack rolls. So if you attack this one that is currently get-emmed, that basically will negate the get-em.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the get-emmed one with my degenerator.
Single attack?
I can't double attack, right? Because I'm staggered?
Correct.
That's a good point. Way to go. Way to know the rules, Miles. I was going to give you one for free, I guess.
I should have said nothing. Where's this roll? It's a 34 to hit.
And this is against KAC? EAC. Sure. I'm asking. I'm not telling you.
I don't remember.
What kind of damage is it? We haven't played in a week, so everyone's forgotten everything.
Yeah, I've forgotten everything.
A degenerator should be acid and sonic.
Yeah, that's against EAC.
Yes.
Okay. That is a hit.
For 75 points damage.
Only a hit. Because of your good friend, Nax. Get him.
Oh, he's a business bro. That makes sense.
Yeah. If you didn't have that bonus, the negative would have made that a miss. Okay. This one is still up as we get to... Oh, I've actually skipped their turn. So they actually get a turn right now. Our Sivv friends.
We're falling apart.
Yeah, well, this is one of the largest combat turn orders we've had because there's like 3 enemies, you've got 1 ally, and there's 5 of you. So I am surprised. Okay, this one that has got get 'em is just going to...
Which ones are these? All 4 of them, or just the 2 on the right?
There's the 2 Sivv War Masters
that are near me and Idras.
No, those aren't the War Masters. The War Masters are the ones that are near Andis 148. We have.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
So the red dot
in the turn order. Okay.
Yeah. So the red dot one in front of you, you made a will save to disbelieve. So that thing's not even real.
Yeah, you made an attack and it went right through it. This one in front of you, Andis, is going to step back. Would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
I think so. Yeah. Let's big fan of killing things what needs killing. 36 to hit.
Okay, with the get 'em, that is a hit. It does seem like as they are stepping, they're using a very similar ability to Commandant Vaaranch as they become incorporeal for this movement. So they're taking about half that damage here.
Right, so on the half, it would be 50 points of damage.
Straight 50. Okay. It is still up as we get to its turn, and I think it's time for our friend Rel State Dispersal, everyone's favorite.
Oh, wait. Sorry, are you still taking your turn? tell me when you're done with their turn. Please.
I typically do tell you why. Do you have something
Everything
prepped? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm eager.
Can I continue my turn now? Is that all right?
Yes, please.
All right, because I just took a move action. That's all I've done so far. This guy is going to... We're going to throw a Disintegrate at Andis. 148. That was not an editing pause. I didn't say 147. 148. Can you make me a... Oh, I have to make an attack roll. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot how this spell works. Ooh, a 3 on the dice. Maybe we don't have to make a save. What is your EAC?
EAC is versus a Sivv. A 40.
Yes, very important. Okay. With their range, that is going to be a miss.
Ooh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and use that level.
Oh, no.
Right. Here it is.
One.
Come on, a 3 on the dice. I can't let that stand. Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, 5. Oh, yeah.
That's probably just what he needs.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. And this one is gonna do something similar. What is their movement? Not getting very far. This one's actually going to move kind of a similar path as this one, his friend here, but a little more to the north. Pavlo can make an attack of opportunity, and I think she will.
Yeah.
Maybe there's no reason
Show us what you got.
It is an 8 on the dice. It's still a hit. She's a monster as well, like you guys. Oh. I mean, literally and figuratively, the way she's built. So, damage.
I think she's currently rocking the MVP of the combat.
Okay, it does look like the same thing has happened here. This Sivv War Master has gone incorporeal for his movement, and it is similarly going to try a Rel State Dispersal, and we're going to blast Alindra Valis. We're going to try to blast Alindra Valis. No more level rerolls, so let's see what the dice say. Oh, it's a natural 1.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
On the dice. No, well, I'm glad I used my reroll on the 3. At least I had a chance. No rerolls on natural 1, so that means we are on to... Oh, I'm taking all my guys' turns at the same time here. On to...
Do you take a card for that?
Wait. Is that the end of their turn?
No card. They're lower level than you. That is the end of the War Master's turn, yes.
Okay. So this War Master that moved right here needs to make a fort save.
Okay. Why? Why don't you clue us in? What's going on?
Because of my purpley and black Gora. So I use All Shall Kneel.
All Shall Kneel? That doesn't sound like a hero ability.
It's cool, right?
It sounds like a Sivv ability.
No, it's not cool. I refuse to admit that. That sounds cool. It sounds so cool, you guys. Guys, that sounds like a death metal.
We'll see if it
album.
does anything, but
I'm sorry.
All Shall Kneel.
Can you tell us what it does? We just get the name out of the
Revelation. It's a Zenith Revelation Graviton attunement. It means that I can exert my will upon the universe. How cool is that, right? And generate an aura that brings your foes to their knees or similar joints because, it is Starfinder. So if they fail their fort save, then before level 17, they would be overburdened. Not that cool, but after level 17, they are pinned.
Ooh, so you are locking down the area here, and this guy has moved and ended his turn within the area. So you are correct. I was like, you don't have like a ready to action or something. What are you talking about? You've got a scary aura, and this guy is...
Yeah, and this lasts for 6 rounds.
Fortitude save?
A fortitude save, yeah.
Fortitude save? Okay.
That's a really good one.
I've made it.
Oh, that's
so
lame.
Not locked down, but he's like almost dead. So we probably don't have to worry about him too much longer. The remaining Sivv hardened hologram is going to move straight up to you, Alindra. And it's gonna try its best to make some single attack against you. The odds have not been in my favor this round. Oh, there's a 6 on the dice. So I don't know if you're keeping track at home, but all single digits.
You're rolling like we did last episode.
All single digits. This is an EAC attack. What is your EAC?
Let's find out. It is 37.
6 on the dice is a hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good job,
So.
Patrick.
Well,
right.
thank you.
Yeah.
I needed that. I need that little confidence boost. I rolled and still a hit.
Becca, stop hyping up the murder hobo GM.
This is nothing but 47 points of bludgeoning damage. Just bludgeoning. That is going to end round 2 and take us back to Adros Vaaranch. And Tyler, I know you've been waiting a whole week.
Wait. He has to make fortitude save.
Neil.
Yeah. Does he though as a construct? Maybe. I'll roll it and we'll determine if he needs to. What's the DC?
26.
Ooh, 4 on the dice might be a failure. I'll double check he is affected because he is a hologram. But in the meantime, Tyler, with Adros's turn here at the start of your turn, Kim, CIM, the computer appears on your suit readout and says, Adros, I know I could do more for you in this combat than just activate your shields and your buffs and stuff. You've gotten Vaaranch away from that computer terminal. If you can input me there, I can upload the AI reboot code right now, and we might be able to shut down some of the AI's higher functions and give you guys an edge in this battle.
Adros says, that was a lot of words, but all I got from that was plug in computer. Is that all I need to do?
You literally just have to plug me in. There's no way you can fail this. Computer's check.
All right. And
so it's a USB cable, so you have a 50-50 shot of just like doing it. No roll.
Do I need to? Am I close enough where I'm or do I need to move?
I think you can 5-foot step and get there. Yeah.
Okay. And do I really need to make a computer check?
Well, you need to know which way, if it's upside down or not.
Oh no!
No, they don't have the Sivv ship doesn't have USB-C, so it's
If you are how about this, Tyler? If you make the computer's check, and it's a very low computer's check, this can be done as a swift action and not a standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna roll a d20.
Just slap it in.
I may use my hero point on this. I'm not even joking.
What's your computer's bonus?
+1, baby. 13 on the dice. That's a 14.
No. You spend some time fidgeting with it, and Kim is giving you support the entire time. It's like, nope, not like that. You really got to
like
up with the hole.
There's only 2 ways it can be, and I've done them both ways. What do you mean it's not that way?
Try it one more time, fake guy. Flip it over one more time. You got this.
It's like that scene in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation where he's like holding both the ends way out wide, and he's like, and he slams them together as hard as possible. That's Adros.
All right. Well, I've succeeded in ruining Adros's turn here, but you are able to plug it in, and you see immediately Kim being like, reboot code uploading. And there's like a little status bar, like 1%, 2%. Knack, Feldspar, you are staggered. What would you like to do, Drew?
Honesty time. Did I try to don't quit Raimi last week?
I don't believe so. I was looking at the rolls from last week. It looks like you attacked and get-em'd that one Civil War Master with your action.
Okay. Raimi, don't quit.
Okay.
So assuming that works, he is no longer staggered. He is clear of that condition.
All right. Clearing it off the character here. Raimi no longer staggered. And that is a standard action for you.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Vaaranch on his turn will say something diabolical, obviously very, very evil, as he says, you cannot stop me from what I need to do. He is going to stay where he is, so I will make that roll
the most evil of moves.
But he seems to be concentrating, and an aura kind of glows around him as another Sivv hardened hologram shows up kind of on the south-ish side of the room by Kaflo, close to one of these pillars over here. I forgot to, at the start of this turn, to have everyone make me a fortitude check. There's some odd gravity style magics that seems to be pulling you all around the room. So if you guys can all make that to start us off here. I've forgotten about it, and I've forgotten what the DC is. So I've got to do some looking up. Why don't you guys call out what your rolls are? Anyone got anything bad I should know about?
Yeah, 13.
Oh my goodness,
17.
that's very. Oh no, Drew Knack. Okay.
Now, is this happening before or after I get unstaggered?
So both Knack and Remy have failed this a couple times now. It is just a little
Every time, actually.
a couple times. So this is the third time. It is 15 points of damage as you feel buffeted against this data column that is right here, almost like you're glued to it for a moment, and you can like kind of struggle to pull yourself off of it. It has an odd pull that seems to be working on everybody somewhat, but I guess everyone's just way too strong. They're just pulling against it. Let me roll for Cathlo just to double check. Yep, natural 20 for Cathlo.
Cathlow's fine.
She doesn't even know there's something going on right now. So 15 points of bludgeoning damage. You guys are pulled up against that. This is the hazard that only affects Knack and Ramy. It's like I've tailored this for you guys alone. That is Vaaranch's full turn here. We are back to Antis 148.
All right. Let's see here. Well,
Another combatant has showed up right behind you in this Sivv hardened hologram.
have I seen how hard these things hit? These holograms hit?
Alindra just shook off a punch from one. Didn't seem worse for wear. You fought a couple of them in that chamber to the south with Aklo before. She was able to take on one pretty handily herself. So
okay, I might let her do her business and then keep after these guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 4.
I should mention I rolled for Vaaranch with your ability, Alindra, and they have saved as well.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, okay. I'm guessing they saved. I rolled a 16. I should probably actually check what the number is, but I'm guessing it's a yay.
All right. I'm going to step forward and get the benefit of.
I'm sorry. It's DC 27, Rebecca?
26.
26. Okay. I'm sorry. Gibber, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to keep after these two war masters who are seem to be trying to get away from me, and they're leading me straight to their leader.
Well, you're doing a lot of damage. That's why I really want to hit someone with a real state dispersal. That'd be great.
So was it this one right here that I hit twice in the last round?
Yes. Get him no longer on him, but is very, very weak right now.
All right. Well, let's make that happen again. Let's make him even weaker. Weak him up.
It's like hissing at you as you step forward, like it's arms akimbo. Its tentacles kind of flailing about.
No, I can fix that.
That's a design flaw in your monster, Patrick. Ooh, 18 on the dice.
Yeah, 47 to hit.
That one is down for the count. Smushed.
Yeah,
wiggled into the computer.
I say, wiggle this.
Wiggle me this, Sivv man. Oh, goodness gracious. That's
gonna be, that's gonna be, suppose that's gonna be my turn.
All right. That brings us back to Alindra.
All right, Alindra. Oh, I should have mentioned that I'm going to use my boon, or I used my boon last turn to keep a point of graviton attunement, even though I used a zenith.
Right.
So I have 1 point in that, and with my new turn, that's going up to 3. So I'm fully graviton attuned again. But that said,
that math doesn't make any sense to me. You keep 1 point, so you're at 1 point,
and I get 2 per turn now because of Stellar of Stellar Paragon. It's a level 20 thing.
Oh no!
I know. Yeah,
I didn't think that was that powerful of an ability. Just keeping 1, that makes it very powerful.
It is with Stellar Paragon. Yeah. Okay. That said, I am going to not use a graviton ability right now. I am going to instead Stellar Rush at Vaaranch.
Okay, rush on up. That will provoke.
That's fine.
From our hardened hologram here. It will try to swipe at you as you go. It hits. What did I just roll for damage for it? 8d6? Does that sound right? Yes, 8d6. Let me roll that real quick. 42 points of bludgeoning damage as you go. Go ahead and throw your attacks out against Vaaranch.
All right. There's just one attack. Here it comes. It's a 32 to hit.
Ooh, I believe that is going to be a miss.
Can I re-roll that?
Level re-roll? That's not a terrible time to do it. I did it on a 3 on the dice, so makes sense. Go right ahead.
All right, here we go.
We'll keep that damage and just get the attack re-rolled.
40?
Yeah, significantly better. That is a hit against KAC.
All right, so that does 86 damage.
6. Okay.
Some of that is fire and some of that is slashing.
Yeah, I think he's just going to tank that damage as you see a very large wound appear on the AI Vaaranch program. It just goes, oh.
That's what I like to hear.
You
All right,
slice into him. I forgot to heal up some of his damage last turn. I forgot. I mentioned that he has fast healing, but it looks like all his wounds had healed up, and this is the first big one back on him. He's like, how dare you? Our friend Kathlo is gonna she's within range of this hardened hologram that just appeared. She's going to make a spear strike against it. 13 on the dice. That is a hit. Ooh, I really just macro these because it's so much dice. It's so much damage as well. Okay, she's got a sizable hit on this one. Oh, she's not using the spear. I forgot. She has the apocalypse blades for this very combat. Yeah, for this very reason as well, because her spear wasn't doing the damage to her. I was just looking at the art for the wonderful Kathlo. That is a significant amount of damage. Oh, actually, what do the apocalypse blades do?
Oh, like 12d10. Or no, not 12d10. Sorry, they do 12d8. I can look really quick.
I'm gonna.
I can just roll them for you if you'd like.
Oh yeah, we'll roll the macro.
12d8.
I'll correct her damage because I've been rolling instead of d8, d10. So we'll fix that as we go on to Raimi. Miles no longer staggered, and you are not getting a negative to hit currently. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Okay, cool. I am going to double check. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 resolve points to Rain of Fire.
Oh, a classic ability here. You're shooting just about everybody in
Everyone.
The room.
Correct.
That is bad. That is a bad guy. And
Correct.
these are individual attacks, correct?
You know, we've gone back and forth on that. I think so.
Pretty sure.
So we'll just go counterclockwise.
Yeah, so first you're attacking the Civil War Master, then Vaaranch, and then 2 attacks against each of the
All right, so
hardened holograms.
attack the first. Oh,
Yeah, so each attack is targeted by a single attack. So Civ War Master first is a 14 on the dice. That is a hit
for 74 points damage.
Okay, one moment.
Sure.
I think I have to do this. It is just bloodied by that attack.
Okie dokie. And now we're
against Vaaranch.
Okay, let's see how Vaaranch gets 36.
That is a miss.
Oh, nuts.
Ooh.
Well, and this next one, the next hardened hologram is getting a little bit of cover. You're shooting through Andis 148's huge mecha legs. Go ahead and make that attack.
Okay. D20 is very late. That's another 40 for 69 points damage.
And this is against EAC. So about, do you have your Ghost Fusion on this weapon or a different weapon?
Pretty sure I put a Ghost Fusion on this one as well.
Because that will affect this, because these are the incorporeal.
Right.
Civ.
I almost always slap a Ghost Fusion on something.
Ever since.
Hologram. Okay, so that was a 40 and the other one was a 35. So against EAC or these holograms, that is a hit and a hit, even with the armor here. So
awesome.
Whew.
So it's a 69 on one and 76 on the other. And is there one more I got to do?
No, just the 4 attacks.
2, 3, 4.
I've got
5 guys here, don't I?
Well, you shoot at this one here, it goes right through it. It does not seem to affect it. Let's see here.
But I did 4 attacks. There's 5 dudes.
Well, even if you score a hit, I'm saying that.
Oh.
I mean, you can shoot at this one. I think Alundra has pointed out that it is not real. He's not real. He's like
gotcha.
trying to flank with Vaaranch and doesn't seem
Gotcha. Okay, so that was not an awful turn.
No, 76 for this one to the south. It's the most damage it's taken. Neither of these hardened holograms seemed bloodied yet. Their code not degrading down. And that's going to bring us to their turn and the Sivv Warmaster. I think this one to the north is going to... he's going to try to just do a quick step away from Andis 148. I don't know if he's within range yet, but he's also going to try and make a ranged attack against you. What is your reach, Jabert?
I believe in this armor it's 10 feet. So I think he's out of my range.
Okay, it is just a single degenerator attack here. Ooh, natural 20 on the dice.
Don't like to see those.
Well, we do like to see them here, Jabert, because that means we're going to shout out one of our oldest, most loyal Patreon Crittermander supporters. And
I do like to see those.
Let's talk about our friend Dobo Doge. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. Thanks for being in the Discord. And I think he'd be stoked for a GM crit call out, right?
I don't know. Doge, your response
cool.
to this
He's
is gonna speak volumes.
Yeah, it's going to determine if you're invited to my Christmas party next year.
We'll have our own Christmas party with crits. Tons of crits. Okay, this is... You know what? Would have been real cool if I had said I was going to rel state dispersal you instead of just using my degenerator attack. Boy, howdy, our crit's awesome with whatchamacallit, disintegrations. Yeah, maybe next campaign, I guess. I'll wait all that time. I was like, I can't do
You'll
this.
get level 6 spells again. It'll come back around.
I can't do this every turn. This does have a pretty nasty critical effect. So I'm not going to be unhappy about that. Okay. This is acid and sonic damage. I think we've determined you're both weak and strong against that. Is that correct?
So I only have a weakness to the first time they attack me with it. So now I have resistance to just the acid, but no weakness. So
okay, let's look at this damage. Okay, this is 106 points of acid and sonic, so 53 of each.
Okay, so 1 second. Let me do some math here.
There is a critical effect as well. But you've got that down.
Okay.
Your cells begin to overheat, and perhaps your even inside your armor begins to rapidly degenerate. Okay. It does not affect you right now, but on beginning of your turn, you're going to be taking some degeneration damage. So I'm going to mark that on your character token. That's coming up fairly soon, so we'll try not to.
Well, just so I can look up on the rules of this thing, because I have a lot of things going on in my character. Can you tell me what the name of the effect is?
The critical effect degeneration.
Degeneration. Okay.
Yeah, and you get a fortitude save against that at the end of your next turn. So. Your cells begin to basically break down from this critical hit. That is the single remaining Sivv Warmaster. The remaining 2 hardened holograms are going to move in to our friend Cathlo and move in to flank with Alindra. Oh, wait, this one, I think we determined did fail its fortitude save. Let me just double check that because I rolled pretty low.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it would be penned.
I have copied in my notes here the rules for incorporeal. I don't think that would take effect here, and it also counts as a construct, but I think we've determined that most things that Solarians do can affect constructs in that way. It's not like a mental thing. This is a physical attack. So instead of flanking, it's going to make some ranged attacks. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no. How long does this ability last, Rebecca?
This aura lasts for 6 rounds total. We're on round 2.
And once again, we're talking about all shall kneel.
all shall kneel. The pinned condition only lasts until their next turn. So it's only end of the next turn. So they would only be pinned through the end of this turn.
But if they end their turn, they have to make another save, correct?
Yes. Yeah. New 14.
Okay. So then he can move in because he did not move the prior turn after he used this effect, right?
No, they just failed in the last turn. So they are pinned until the end of this turn.
Okay. Then this guy has no effects. We'll just attack our friend to the south, Cathlo, here. And 16 on the dice is a hit. We're going to roll some damage. That is going to be the end of turn 3. Let's do it at the beginning of the turn here. Everyone make me that fortitude save.
Oh, wait. Did you do a fortitude save for your guys?
I haven't, but I will include them in the everyone.
Okay.
Because we'll make one at the beginning of this turn. And Cathlo's taking a little bit of damage. Not too bad.
Patrick, I can't quit on these fort saves.
I mean, you've been rolling rocks in general, but they're very good on these fort saves. Okay, this is like some of the first damage Cathlo's taken. She gets a hard light slam and goes, "You will never be able to defeat me." How have we done here? I guess I'm really just asking.
I rolled a 19 on the dice for a 29. If that doesn't pass, then I don't know what's going to pass.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, good.
Miles, Miles has gone to the restroom. And Miles is like, I don't need to be here. It's on my turn. Ooh, let me roll for a couple here. Well, there's a good one and a bad one. This guy to the south is not moving. The Vaaranch has not been affected by this ability yet, Alindra. What about Cathlo? I'll roll for Cathlo and waste another great roll. Okay, good. Tyler, has Adrosh rolled yet?
Gotcha, buddy.
Fortitude.
I thought I got free fortitude saves. So, why would I say that out loud?
Oh no,
dudes!
Hey, let's re-roll that.
You're doing your level re-roll on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to get it out of the way. Thank you. I don't want to good. As a soldier, I do not want to fail fort saves. Those are like the thing I do. I do not do those things.
Oh, great. We'll get what Raimi says in a second here, but we're going to move back to you, Adross. Kim is like, I'll take it from here, buddy. You go have fun. Have fun storming the castle.
Is the USB cable that long? Is that okay?
No, I can't. I don't have time to explain how computers work, but you've uploaded me to this computer. I'm over here now. Bye.
Okay, good.
What would you like to do, Tyler?
Oh, I'd like to charge Vaaranch. Oh, I have a free move action I could take advantage of. Oh, wait. I have my haste circuit on. I could just move to Vaaranch and full attack. Let's do that. I like that more. Oh, but of course I want to get in flanking position.
Okay, you have the movement to get around his attack of opportunity area.
I have 60 feet of movement, so I think so.
Looks like it. Awesome.
I'm going to make 3 attacks as hard as I can.
I have to remember what all his abilities are. He had a nice turn off from getting attacked for the most part, which was great. All of his
oh boy, 5 on the dice. You can just forget that exists.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to forget it. So I looked at the number. I was like, oh, man, good stuff.
Natural 1 on the dice. You can forget that exists.
Oh, I can't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. Hold on. I just want to see if I get 2 ones in a row because I'm a god. Am I a god? No, I'm not a god. Dang it. 13 on the dice for a 32. Probably still a miss even with flanking. What a turn.
Do you want a official critical fumble deck or a fan fumble?
Yeah, I want an official. Give me the fish.
All right, I think we did a fan fumble.
Official people made the Spear of Fates. Official people should get to break this darn thing.
All right, we can't argue. Can't argue with that logic. And there's cute space goblins on this deck, so it's got that going for it. We are doing fire and electric damage, so this is an energy crit. Ew. Okay, well, this is not great for the the rest of this combat, perhaps. This is a new strategy, the energy crit fumble. You can't make an attack of the same type, melee or ranged, as the fumbled attack for 1d3 rounds. Let's
that's so good. That's such a good.
You don't need to do melee attacks, right? Tyler.
Yeah, no, I don't. They're
Good thing you got that Spear of Fates.
and stupid. I mean, I guess I can flip it around, but
Oh no, there's also an extreme melee critical effect.
Oh, no.
It's called Premature Flourish. You sheath or put away your melee weapon, and you can't draw it until your next turn. What is that? This is like that other attack didn't even happen, so don't need to worry about that.
Good.
Cool. Do you want
Good.
But yeah,
And Dross goes back to the computer and says, "Hey Kim,
I'm just gonna roll computers.
I think the game put me in timeout. Can I just hang out next to the computer with you?"
That is the most brutal.
So what are you up to?
Do you want to roll that D3, Tyler, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm known for rolling. Oh, it's a roll it. It's a D3. Why game? Just make it a D4.
We can roll a D6 and we can.
Yeah, one round.
All right. You can't make a melee attack next turn. End of your turn. Knack Feldspar, we're on 2. Miles, you're back. Can you make a fortitude save for us? No pressure, but everyone has done A-OK on it. And you're no different. 16 on the dice. That's a save. Okay.
It's my first save of this entire combat.
I guess I have good news and bad news, Knack. Good news is you are no longer staggered.
Oh, good.
Yeah, bad news is Rami would have been no longer staggered as well. So what would you like to do with your turn, sir?
Well, I wasn't counting on not being staggered. So,
Ostensibly 2 things now. You can probably do.
Yeah. Can I do some first of all, we're gonna get him the big bad here.
Vaaranch.
And we'll spend that resolve point to get him everybody. We're gonna do the big old thing here. And we're also going to clever feint
Against Vaaranch. Okay,
That's
I've got
a
a DC here.
It's a 41. I can roll expertise on top of that.
I'm pretty sure you're going to have to. So go right ahead.
This is a 61.
Ooh, yeah, you got it, sir. On Vaaranch.
Hey, Vaaranch, your shoe's untied. Which one of your tentacles has a shoe? That didn't even make sense, but you got him. So, and then we're going to shoot him with a thing, with a gun. Specifically, the good old-fashioned laser pistol. It's going to be 37 to hit.
37, including your get him. That is.
Well, 37 includes get him.
That's what I just said, including your get him. That. Just double checking here. Clever feint gives him flat-footed. This is not a mind affecting effect, correct? Is clever feint a mind affecting effect? No.
I think it's language dependent, but let me double check.
No, it's a mind affecting improvisation. So that is a miss. Doesn't seem like that clever feint took effect. Which means we're back to Vaaranch's turn. Vaaranch, Dross, you are like on Vaaranch right now, right? You're flanking with Alindra.
Yeah, I'm in his baby Bjorn. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm on.
sorry, for some reason your token moved away a little bit.
I moved it away to see because when I'm where I am, my name covers where his effects would be. So I had to move him back to see if he had get him on it before I rolled my attack roll. And then I forgot to move him.
Sorry, yeah, he does. He did not on your attack, but he does now. You both can make an attack of opportunity because I think he's going to move. Actually, let me double check this.
I mean, I would love a chance to. Oh wait, no, I can't attack you. What are you talking about? I don't have anything in my hands. Essentially.
You're not wielding weapon.
I mean, I can.
You punch.
Hey, Vesk have unarmed
Vesk have claws, so I can claw you.
Do for 1d4, baby. 1d4 plus strength. Plus your level. I mean, that's not nothing.
Do you get flanking at least? Like, since you have the claw?
Yeah. If Patrick's actually moving, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, I don't think he's a stand here and melee slam kind of cat. So yes, go right ahead and make your attacks of opportunity because he is moving. He is stepping incorporeally like through a Dross backwards.
Okay, so this has get 'em and we're flanking. So that's 42 normally, but then on top of that, we have get 'em and flanking.
Yeah, hit. Obviously, hit.
And
Yes,
mine
that
is 40.
With all the bonuses here.
Yeah.
That is a hit as well. 2 hits. So
That's 78 damage from Alindra.
okay, got it.
So mine is 1d4 plus
Oh no.
specialization, right? Because I'm a Vesk.
Yeah.
So that is, hold on. Oh, of course.
Putting you down for a solid 25 hit points.
That's going to be more than that.
Well, on the half, probably not, right?
Why? Because you're
Incorporeal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It does 1d4 plus 1.5 times their character level plus my strength. So let's do the d4 for fun. Good.
Why would you call it fun? 1, yes.
So 1.5 times my level. What? That's we're level 20. So
30.
That's 30 plus a strength of 8.
20-ish.
So that's going to be 39 points of damage. Get wrecked, Patrick.
You should have took the 25. That's more than what you're taking there.
Still more than Knack could have done, which is wild.
Yeah, the tail just whips through. He's like, ah! Okay. Yeah, he's healed up a little bit of damage, but that seems to put some damage on him. And he is going to let out a beam attack, a hard light beam attack that is going to hit Idros first, and then Alindra, and then I think is hard light construct here at the end, because it's a straight line attack beam effect. So Idros, your EAC is what?
38.
Okay, that is a hit on an 8, and I believe if it's the same roll for everyone past you, and it just stops if someone is hit. So I'm pretty sure that is a hit against our friend Alindra as well, and there's also going to be a hit against the hard light hologram for some bludgeoning damage as a massive beam of holographic energy kind of kamehamehas out of Vaaranch and goes, "Rah!" Let's roll some D8s. The two of you are, that's pretty low roll, very low roll. A lot of ones here. Only 73 points of bludgeoning damage, but it seems to be sacrificing his own hardened hologram here because he's also taking that damage. Oh,
This does bludgeoning?
yes, is like the hard light holograms attack, very similar to that.
I think I can deflect this.
Do you want to?
Why wouldn't I? You only rolled an 8.
Does this require a reaction to deflect?
No, I spend a resolve point, and I make an attack roll against your attack with a +5 bonus.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
Do you have a second reaction right now?
It doesn't take a reaction.
Oh, just a resolve.
It just,
Ooh.
I just spend a resolve point, and if my attack roll is, so if I would deflect this, this doesn't work. Oh, wait. This doesn't work against area attacks, even against attacks that have attack rolls like blast weapons, and you can't use this reaction if you aren't capable of making an attack with an appropriate weapon. I can attack with an appropriate weapon, but I don't know if this counts as an area. Does this count as an area attack?
I'm going to say no deflection on this.
Okay.
I mean, I think it does technically, even though the area is like a beam, but
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm almost doing as much damage to one of my creatures here, so I don't know if you want to deflect, because that is full damage to the other hard light hologram that is in the straight line, and I mean, there's no way around, hitting the two of you and not it. That is Vaaranch's full turn. We're on to Andis 148, and Andis, Jabert, you've taken a look, I guess, at the degenerator critical effect.
Yeah. So there should be a number. There should be a number associated with it. Yeah. What's that?
For the degenerator rifle, I think it's just 46. I'm going to double check this.
Okay.
The degenerator rifle, yes, 46. So let me roll that. Very low as well. 9 points of similar damage. I believe you get fatigued condition, but
I am immune
anymore, right?
I am immune to fatigue, and I have 5 fire resistance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that degeneration is the same damage type.
Yeah, I think so. So all right. So that's 46. I can take some. I can take some damage from this, but and is it a fort save just right now, or
I think it says at the end of your turn. You can make it right now if you'd like.
just so I don't forget?
Yeah.
Okay. 27, maybe.
No, I think that's a fail. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's DC of their level.
Okay. Then let's see. Where is everybody? Where is Rancho?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a DC for another effect that they have, but not one for them. But I'm pretty sure that is going to succeed.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Whew. Shaking it off. Shake it off. All right. So I've got 7 mutation points now.
Got a lot of folk around you.
All right. So I'm pretty speedy at this point. Well, I got a once per day ability that I feel like I ought to just go ahead and use. Pardon me for a moment while I figure out how to use this thing. Looking for flanking here.
Flank,
Counts as flanking.
Lincoln.
All right.
So I'm trying to see what counts as flanking here on this guy.
I think if you move here, you got.
So
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, why are there 2 Andises?
Well, there's a thing, Patrick. Can you go ahead and make that guy huge?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Just go ahead and make it. Yeah.
I went to the bathroom and
All
another
will be
Andis-
revealed. All will be revealed, Patrick.
Okay, what's happening here, Chipper?
So for my turn, I'm going to use an ability I have not used yet. Picked it up like 2 levels ago, and just like I've been keeping it in my back pocket. But I think it's probably about time. That crit convinced me that it's time to use my mega elixirs. So swift action, I'm going to add reach to my adaptive strike. Move action, I'm going to put my hands together, and I'm going to reach back into my exocortex, and I'm going to call forth the aid of another. And indeed, I'm going to my mechanical body begins to sort of click and clack, and nanotechnology, something or other. It starts to duplicate and split. And standing next to me is a figure that looks very familiar to all of you. It's indeed Andis 147 is here.
Wow!
You can say Andis 147 and make a mistake if you want to. He's here. I pulled him out of my brain to come in here to beat up this War Master.
Oh, I'm just looking at this ability here. I'm very confused that this is something that you've been saving since level 18.
Yes.
Oh, it's a once per day. Oh, that
It is a once per day,
That
yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's been 1 day since level 18. So
Been a
You
pretty
and
big
your-
day for us.
In your copy, it is a complete copy of yourself with ostensibly a lot less hit points and stamina, because Andis 147 is only level 13.
yeah.
Your copy appears with your adaptive strike. Is it like everything, like all your gear too?
Yeah. Just I mean, it's like all my statistics are duplicated. So it's not specifically all my gear. So like he couldn't turn on a haste circuit and then give it to a Lindra, right?
Oh, okay. Well, is
so-
he indeed huge as well? Does
Yes.
he
Oh yeah.
also-
Oh yeah. Oh, he huge. Oh, he huge.
oh, he chunk.
Oh, he huge. Yeah. So I'm going to.
No, it says it lacks equipment minus simple replicas of your apparel.
Yeah. He doesn't have my. He doesn't have my. My gear. Yeah. He does. He has no equipment of his own.
But you're saying he also has the armor?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Reading this ability here, what is this called again?
Well, he has my AC then. So maybe he's not big, but he's got an AC of 42.
A chunky boy.
So, all right, if you want to make him medium, that's fine too. I'm happy with him being medium and being a little bitty impossible to hit boy.
He's a tiny guy who shows up and it's like, I'm here too. What does Andis 147 show up to say?
He says, "I'm going to make an assumption here and say that maybe this War Master then trains a disintegration rifle on Raimi, and and a hammer flings out from my duplicate and blasts the shot away and says, "Not today." Boop 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 boop. Anyway, I'm gonna flank with myself now. There we go.
What a fun little level 20 surprise.
It's fun. Yeah, he's here. They're here. We're all here. Everybody's here. It's great. Anyway, so I've got 2 attacks here. One from Andis 147, one from Andis 148.
Well, it says you and your copy both share a full round's worth of actions.
I'm spending an extra.
Oh my goodness, an extra MP.
Point. Yeah, an extra MP to allow my fusion form to use a full round of actions. Gracious. So, all right, here we go. Come on, Andis, you can do it. Andis 147 goes for the strike.
What if Andis 147 is like now the MVP in this comic? It just shows back up. It's like, let me show you guys how. Let me show you how. Oh no,
41.
That's a hit.
All right, for 101 points of damage.
She's still up, but
103 points of damage.
Get out of here, Drew. You crazy cat,
Unfortunately, I can't benefit from morale bonuses at this point. So,
you know what? I'm going to allow Andis 147 to benefit from.
Yay! 103. All right, and then 148 also reaches out, also strikes out.
Yeah. You're gonna worry too much about this with the way you've been rolling. Ooh, it's a good roll if you want to use that little reroll. It's a natural toot.
It is
on the dice.
Toot.
You do have get 'em going for you, and you're flanking with yourself.
Flanking, yeah.
But I don't. I mean, if there's a time to use a reroll,
yeah,
a toot and not a natural one.
Yeah, I think this is the time. Let's do it.
You don't have to roll very high. And a natural 2 now with you have all these bonuses.
Come on. Ho, a 4.
Well, that is a hit.
Oh, goodness. All right.
This is a KAC attack, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Yep. Just a hit with your bonuses.
5 points of damage on that one.
Oh, he's dead.
Squished him.
Yeah, I had plans for one Andis this combat. I probably should have looked at, this class. Could have called one of the 2 level 18 abilities that you have. Okay.
I mean, unfortunately, since I'm level 20, I have both of the level 18 abilities.
Oh God,
I only wrote 2 of them.
Alindra, we're on to you. I shudder to think. We're on to you now.
We know what you're up to down there.
Right.
I shudder to think how you can.
I see you splitting in 2. I see you splitting in 2, Alindra. I'm on to you.
You've shut down another one of my enemies, and both Civil War Masters have died. What would you like to do, Rebecca?
All right, I'm going to bring back an old favorite, inspired by these hard light creatures that we've been fighting. I'm going to move, and in doing so, I'm going to use Blazing Orbit to make fieriness all the way up here. And Alindra is going to land right here.
You're making a line of fire.
And I am fully graviton attuned, if you forgot. I'm going to use Black Hole to try to pull him through the fire that I just laid down on the floor.
Oh, okay. But do you have anything to say to Andis 147, who has miraculously just showed up here?
Andis, it's so great to see you, but can't talk right now, buddy.
I'm on fire.
I wave hello and drop, and I guess I'm not holding anything. I'm holding a degeneration pistol. I drop it on the ground and it falls into a million pieces. Oops. That's me, level 13.
I don't think I can stay in this body very long. Okay. I have to make a fortitude save?
Yeah, fortitude save.
DC 28 still?
26. You keep giving me a lot more credit than I deserve.
She says it.
8 on the dice. That is a fail?
Good. So he gets pulled toward me through the fire.
Rolling rock. How far? 15 feet? All the way to you, or?
All the way to me.
Oh no. And what's the damage here?
In doing so, it's going to take 96 per square. So that's 2 squares that he's going through.
All right. Now it sounds like you're just making up abilities to goof on your GM right now. All right. So 18d6?
Yeah.
Poor Patrick has to have has the whole rule book open because we keep pulling out
All these things we have not
the
used
tabs
forever.
right now. The tabs right now are crazy. Okay, that's pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah, 65 damage.
Okay, there's no going incorporeal against that. Okay, not bloodied yet.
That's it though.
Caflo is going to continue. Caflo's going to make 2 attacks against this hard light hologram.
Go.
And maybe that wasn't the way to go. I think we got it. Well, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's a hit and a miss. So I'm going to roll her correct damage. And we will go on to Raimi, the bottom of the hero's turn order.
Okay. So much has happened this round.
It's been pretty crazy.
Let's see.
Ooh, Miles.
Distance. Yes.
Do you have like something? So we know that he's got some kind of like nanotech that he's healing him. Do you have anything that disables tech?
That's what I'm trying to. I mean, I don't think it works for like nanotech.
Can you go push the power button on that technology on his armor? Maybe just like boop and 86, that whole thing he does.
Well, the Kim seemed to intimate that uploading the virus is going to shut down a lot of abilities of the AI core.
Can I help with upload that virus?
If you can get to the computer and make a computer's check, you can speed along that process.
Where is the computer?
The big purple thing.
It's across the room here, yeah.
All right.
About 70 feet away, but 80 feet.
All right, I'm just using my teleports.
Alrighty. I don't think you can fail this computer's check. Let me just double check here. Double check computer's check.
I don't know. I rolled a 13 on the dice and I failed, so it's got to be pretty hard.
Yeah, must be. Yeah, I think with your bonus that you can get a full success. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to make you roll because it says it's a full action to do so. So give me a check. I'm going to make this more difficult. And if you do, you can speed her along.
So 48.
Yes. So you show up and start technomagic hacking to the computer. And Kim is like, oh, thanks. I really did have this by myself. This was kind of my thing in the combat. But no, thank you very much. That's very helpful. You're speeding up.
I brought you into this world and I can take you out, Kim. Shut up.
The downloads go from 50% to like 75%. It shoots up, or well, I guess what would the percentage be? Maybe 66 to like 85. Actually, we're very close here.
Awesome.
But we're on to the bad guy's turn, and there are more bad guys now because 2 Sivv Sage Coffers step through the Rel State portal behind Andus 148, the correct Andus and our friend Caflo here. And on their turn, they're immediately going to pop a shot, a ranged attack against, well, Knack's right here. Let's make an attack against Knack. You've not been hit at all, right, Drew, this combat? That's a hit.
Then I'm going to check my EAC or KAC.
11 on the dice. Well, I will now. You've got me worried. What's your EAC? That's
35, yeah.
It's just a single attack. I'd double check if I make that double. Roll this rifle attack. That is 52 points of acid and sonic damage. And we're going to do the same to Andus 148. Another degenerator rifle attack from these robotic friends here. And your EAC against Sivv. Does this have the Sivv subtype? Yes. EAC against Sivv.
So I'm at +1 EAC right now because of my MP. So it would be 41 versus Sivv.
What have I rolled here? A 10 on the dice. That is a miss. Ooh, against EAC.
Like it.
Ooh, scooting out of the way.
I'm going to use my second level reroll. No, I'm just kidding. No! The War Masters. War Masters are dead here. I'm going to take them out of the turn order. And we've got a couple of hard light holograms. I think, this one can't move still, but is no longer within Alindra's Valley, so will be able to next turn. This one is just going to make a single attack against Cathlo and potentially hit here. We're going to go to turn 5. Adros Vaaranch. We're on to you.
Well, I can't melee attack you, so it's convenient that you are far, far away.
Oh, that's a good point. It's a good way to look at it. It's so positive, in fact.
I know. And conveniently, my critical fail has sheathed my weapon. So, hey, I don't need a free action to drop the spear of piece of garbage. So instead...
Once again, this sounds like the Spear of Fate is dealing you a fated card.
Absolutely. Because now...
It's helping you make a ranged attack right now.
Oh, I should actually see which one's better.
You got some options. Some weapons you've been collecting since level 1.
Yes. I now pull out my shotgun. I'm just kidding. Actually, I do have a shotgun.
From like level 12.
Yeah, I think so. And I could use it, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I know, right? Let's see. Instead, let's just try to get the most damage possible. Let's pull out that Paragon crossbolter that I was given all the way back at, I think, almost the start of this adventure.
Yeah, back on Jitterat, right?
Absolutely. And I'm going to try and hit. I don't know. Can I make a full attack with this?
If you have to pull the weapon out, no.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And it's unwieldy. That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, doubly so.
Okay, so we're going to bring out the weapon, and we're going to shoot the weapon.
At Commandant Vaaranch. Commandant Vaaranch.
Wow, folks. Can I get the participation trophy at least at the end of this?
2 on the dice. You're going to need... Well, you started off the combat last week with a bang, with a very worrying bang. So this is what has to happen, Tyler. You got to bring that Spear of Fates back out, and you got to get back to the business.
I'm not going to give it the satisfaction.
You're going to have to. That is going to trigger our friend Kim, though. The computer finally finishes its upload and says, "Reboot code acquired. I did it mostly by myself, but Raimi here helped a little bit." You see the energy that crackles around these columns in the room begin to fade a bit, and both of the sage coppers that just showed up seem to power down. Let's not worry about them anymore, and they're not super powerful attacks. The hard light holograms are still active, and for Ranch, though, the energy that seemed to crackle around the AI program seems to dissipate and kind of explodes around him and disperses. And he goes, What has happened? What are you doing to my computer?" Looking at you, Raimi.
He sounds like such a nerd. I love it.
That's
my rig, bro.
Knack, Feldspar, we're on to you.
Whew. All right. Well, first off, I just want to say that, Andis, if you just kind of, and Cathlo, if you, and Lindra, if you, and Idros, and other Andis, we're going to do coordinated flankers. So if any characters threaten targets, they are considered flanking for the next turn.
Man, this is such a great ability. Envoy's getting some boosts. Coordinated flankers. And it's only level 6, which is pretty awesome. You get a pretty big bonus pretty early on. Remove action.
And unfortunately, the big bad is out of my range. So we're just going to say, get him and shoot the one that Cathlo is attacking.
Okay. Hey, there you go, Drew. Super hit.
43 and 21.
Okay. Believe it or not, still only half damage here, but that is enough to bloody the hardened hologram as its code begins to disintegrate here. That also has a critical burn effect. Is that correct?
Yes, it is 2d4 burn.
Just 2d4? Okay. Why don't you roll that damage for me now?
It's a small arm. I mean,
I'll make sure to remember that. I've got the little status icon on our hardened hologram friend. Cathlo will look over her shoulder and be like, "Yes, good one, small neck man. Do it again."
That's a 5.
Right. That is going to take us to Vaaranch's turn. And I said he wasn't the stand and just attack, just slam kind of villain. But I think Alindra has raised some ire here. So I think we're going to do a couple of just melee slams against you. 2 melee slams. 2-2. Okay, we've got a hit and a miss against KAC for... I have not done his melee ability yet, so it is not that much. Could be. Let's see how I roll damage-wise, but...
roll low.
It's all a D6 at the very least. It is 90... I've rolled very well. A lot of 6s. 98 points of bludgeoning damage on the single attack.
Do some math. All right.
Now, is your graviton ability, All Shall Kneel, still in effect around you currently?
It is. Yeah.
Okay, so he'll make the fortitude save against that at the end of his turn and fails.
He's also standing in fire. Does that mean that he gets the blazing orbit damage again?
Why are you asking me like No, I haven't heard this ability for
specifically
books.
It says if you move through the flames, but he hasn't budged, so it seems, I don't know. You tell me.
I'm going to. Let's see. They last for 1 round, so.
Yeah, but I haven't gone yet.
Oh, well, that's a good point. You can't move through another. No, it says move into them, so I don't think so. They're meant for like the single the damage, but they did do very well.
That's fair. All right,
Vaaranch,
so he is pinned then.
He seems pretty stymied by that. He's like, yeah. Andis 148 and 147.
All right. I'm going to spend a mutation point to sustain, and then another one to give Andis a full round of actions, full suite of actions.
We should have rolled randomly. You have like a 1D 147 or 147 D sided dice.
Oh, look, it's the pirate one.
Yeah, pirate. Yarg.
Let's see here. So, all right. So, little Andis and big Andis.
Big boy.
Right.
You were trying to sneak in 2 huge creatures. I think this is so much more fun to be like. It's just so much fun to see the art like massive and then like a teeny one right next to him.
All right, yeah, and then we're gonna make a couple of attacks here. So this will be 148 right here. Come on, 148. Don't make me look like a loser. Oh, you did it to me again. I'm flanking, but that's a 3.
He also has a -4 to his armor class.
Oh, he also has a -4.
I was about to say he's got a lot of negatives going for me. That is just a hit.
Oh, for 103 points of blood.
Oh, okay.
Come on, and it's 147.
Hold on, let me see if he can still use his ability to shrug off some damage here. Oh, that's so much. So uploading the reboot code shuts down a lot of his abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the ability to static burst is discorporated
Offline.
when you shut down the computer. So 103 points of damage. He'd be taking that.
All right. Oop. And 147. Rolling substantially lower on the damage, but that's a 40 to hit. So
yes.
All right. So 30 what am I saying? 86 points of damage.
I like 36 a lot more, but either way, between 147 and 148, just battering into the AI core here, he's bloodied from 189 points of damage.
And his 147 goes, Edros, old friend, get in on this.
You're gonna want some of this action, Edros.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm happy to see you.
I've missed you.
Yeah, you know what? Charge attack for a hug next turn. That's what I'm doing.
Alindra Valis, we're on to you.
All right. Since I'm flanking with Andis.
Which one?
I think both because of coordinated flankers, right?
Doesn't matter, baby.
Doesn't matter. But
no, you have to choose one. Who are you
the
picking?
one that gives me the better bonus.
It really
I guess it's 148.
It
Sorry,
doesn't
Andis.
matter though. Coordinated flankers.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, no, Andis 147 does not give you a +4.
Right, exactly, because of entanglement.
True.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
148. Yep.
That's how you can tell them apart. Not because one is 20 foot tall. Well, only one gives you the
Which one's the real one?
All right, I am going to use Deadly Aim on this. I'm going to triple attack. These will therefore be -3 to each of these 3 attacks against a pinned Vaaranch.
Well, I don't want to be a stickler here. You actually might have to move to get the. Oh no, you are flanking with coordinated flanker with any threatened square, right? That's how it works.
Yes, if any 2 characters
you could be standing
are
next to each other. So yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Rebecca, how would you like to roll a whole bunch of ones and help your GM out? Get another turn.
I mean, I'll do my best, Patrick. As a
why don't you roll?
I will try to roll really
several ones. I don't like triple attack. I think it's overpowered. All right. Roll this first attack. He had a great armor class at the beginning of this fight. Just world-class armor class.
40 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, so that does actually 104 damage.
That is enough to completely disperse our friend Commandant Vaaranch.
Oh, man, I didn't even do my other 2 attacks.
Yeah, I mean, you can still keep rolling them. You can keep throwing them out as he's saying, "This is impossible. I've lived countless ages. I've conquered untold worlds. How can you think you can destroy the Sivv Dominion? I am the Sivv Dominion."
And we're the crew of the Drift Rider. So, bye.
Alindra is just like shoveling chunks of AI code out of him with solar slices one after another. And you can see what looks like, kind of matrix code in Sivvian language being corrupted in real time, streaming down all the columns here in this chamber as his form just begins to degrade. Kim, the robot AI, says, "Reboot code successfully uploaded. You guys are just free to delete the Vaaranch protocol completely from the ship now if you want. I can also just remotely delete all of the indoctrination videos that detailed his life. We can make it like he never existed."
Wait, do I still have someone to run my armor upgrades? Because maybe he could do that. That'd be good.
You want to subjugate him to a life of servitude? It sounds okay by me.
I mean, that's kind of like karma at that point, isn't it?
A giant holographic blue button appears on top of the console where Kim has been uploaded, very cartoonishly large with the words, press to delete personality engraved in like a laser light show. If you guys want to do it, just let me know. Just press this button right here. I need your command code to do it.
Oh, should we do it as a team?
Let's all say it at the same time.
Well, I mean, someone physically has to press the button. Do you guys want to like all hands in?
Can we?
Yes.
Can we silo off this thing so that we could just delete it over and over again? That would be really good.
You want me to make copies to torture into eternity? Wow, you guys are pretty messed up.
We were actually the bad guys the entire time.
There's like half of Vaaranch left, so he's like, "Stop it! I command you. We had a purpose to our people. You can't undo my life's work." Kathlo steps up very, very somberly with the apocalypse blade slung over her shoulder and says, your purpose, your entire life has led to this moment. On Aklath, our seers said that one of ours would put an end to the Sivv Dominion. Someone on Lathlaf was born to destroy the Sivv threat. They predicted this moment millennia ago, and I never thought it would be my hand that would cause the Sivv to fall. She looks at you guys with approval, but wants to go over, and she like hovers her hand over the button like, "Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I nod real big. Both of us. Both
and
of us.
Just 147's like, yeah.
And just 147's here for this too. Oh yeah.
She slams it down, and there's a digital screech that sounds like you're connecting to the internet in 1994 as Vaaranch is destroyed, and then Kim is like, "Uploading copy now." She hits it again, and he blows up into a holographic explosion, along with these hardened holograms here. I should mention they're messed up as well. does it a couple more times before it gets tired and says, Kim says, okay, that's probably enough. We're using a lot of RAM to do this. It was like 50% of the ship's AI you're messing with. We've got complete control of the ship now. All higher level ship functions are under your guys' control. I mean, I guess my control, but you control me. What are the orders, Captain Adros?
Fire on Absalom Station.
What?
Whoa.
No, we are the bad guys. Oh no.
I thought I was the captain of this ship right now.
Plot twist. You guys didn't know he was working for me the entire time. Wow. No. What do you want to do, Tyler?
Cease hostilities against all allied ships. Open comms channel. Full broadcast.
Beep boop beep boop boop. I gotta have to drop our shields in order to do that. Is that okay?
Of course.
Taking down the fleet. Beep boop 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 boop. As you move all to the controls here, take control of Devastation Ark. How long does Andis 147 last?
They can last for minutes.
They can last. Oh goodness! What does Andis 147 have to say about this? You've had a good amount of consciousness of the goings on in 148's world, but this is a rare ability to jump out and say hello to your old friends.
Yes, I am so proud of all of you. You have come so far, so much farther than I could have ever imagined. And it has been truly my honor to watch you in all of your successes and very occasionally in your failures. But I'm just very proud to have known you all. And I go around and I give some hugs. I give hugs to all my friends.
I'm sure you're all doing pretty fine after this, but yeah, start to mend your injuries here as green lights start flashing from the ship's normal cool blue, and you get readouts of all the Devastation Ark systems coming up on the screens as you wrest control of the ship, and 5 words pop up on that screen that read, "To be concluded, part 2." Again. Oh, part 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's right. We got one more earth-shaking, universe-defining, major final episode next week. But you guys have done it. You've survived book 3.
Patrick, did we level up again?
You know what? Yeah, go for it. I'm not stopping you.
At level 21, do you just get to make up rules?
I think at level 21, you have to go back to level 1.
At level 21, Adros finally has an int of 10. Let's do this.
You guys have to make a new class, but you retain your old one. So everyone pick a second class, and we'll get back to figure out what you are next week. But yeah, that's the end of book 3, Dominion's End, the trials, the tribulations of the Sivv. You've gone from beating back their indoctrination simulations to unlocking the mysteries of the ship and its parties. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of the end of this campaign in another super duper episode next week, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Jeez,
exciting. Thank you.
Just one D20 from or natural 20 from me. I was hoping for a lot more, and I can't believe I fumbled the ball and rolled so poorly on the disintegrations and so well on a regular rifle blast. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to catch him on the climactic conclusion next week here on Cosmic Crit. Until then, have a great week, everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye. The best.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.